Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Uncut Takes Podcast. This is Kevin speaking as your host, episode 24 on the roll here. Anything goes from Oregonians being fucking freaks and drug addicts and pumping their own gas to Wayne and Walter spending their paychecks on cigars. How's everyone's day going?
I'm vibed out of my gourd. I'm chilling. I'm having I wish it wasn't like 1,000% humidity outside.
Yeah, it's a little rough out there.
I've been outside today twice.
It's disgusting. I
feel like it's better than yesterday though. Like heat wise.
Incorrect. Because it is so fucking
Yesterday
humid.
wasn't that bad humid wise.
I'm saying heat wise.
I don't care about the heat, dude.
Oh, heat's not a factor. It's only humidity.
Yeah, I could do 90 standing on my head, but the humidity makes me want to die, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I was outside fucking with my bicycle, and I literally had to I was wearing this shirt. I literally had to pull this shirt off and go full wife beater. I was getting.
Why would you wear that shirt biking?
I didn't wear it biking.
Like it's
I wore
sweater
it
almost.
fucking with my bike.
Oh wow.
It was something I planned to do. It was like, I could
fucking
go
the
do
bike.
this. Yeah, I was just fucking it.
What is that shirt made out of? It looks like it'd be like a sweaterish material.
It's a softer fabric, but it's thin.
So you're wearing that on a very, very humid day.
It's thin. It's soft, but it's thin, just like my dick.
I was literally about to say that, just like his cock.
But
Speaking about cock and balls, what about this?
What?
What about speaking about cock and balls? What about Neezy about eating peanuts?
Oh, talking about nuts.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Talking about cock and nuts.
There was one way to segue that. That was not the way.
That was close.
So to speak.
I was
pretty close.
He tried his best.
It was pretty good.
Speaking of cock and balls, what's this about Neezy eating peanuts?
Yeah, our lovely friend Neezy wants to come onto the podcast
in September.
Yeah, in September when he comes home. But as everyone who is a regular listener of the podcast knows, to come on the podcast, you have to eat 2 pounds of peanuts.
1 pound prior, 1 pound during.
Yeah. It's a time-honored tradition here on
You
the
get to
Uncut
choose
Takes
the
podcast.
nuts. My father chose pistachios, as those are his favorite.
And Walter had sunflower seeds, which is close enough.
Yeah, that's technically
Basically
a nut.
yeah.
Basically a nut.
Essentially a nut. And
I was talking to Neezy about it. I told him peanuts. And he was all down for the idea. And then 2 days later, we're playing Minecraft. He goes, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do the peanuts. I said, well, you're not getting on the podcast. Like,
No.
We do a little hazing.
yeah.
You know.
Dude,
Little playful, fun joy.
eating 2 pounds of peanuts and then taking a shit afterwards.
I don't even want to know.
The turd
You'd be
would look
shitting
like
a
a
peanut.
It
Yeah,
would be like
it'd
a baby Ruth, dude. It would be so
You would
fucking
shit
bad.
baby Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, you give birth to
See that
baby Mr.
fucking
Peanut.
episode if y'all saw like Big Mouth?
I stopped watching that show.
Oh, God.
I watched like the first 3 or 4 seasons maybe, but like it's just kind
The show makes me feel awkward.
Understandable. It is. But
it's a strange show.
there's one episode where this like the one main character, I forget his name, has like a fucking child piece of shit. Like he pushes out like a fucking baby size shit.
That. Like it's like the show is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the coach.
No, the retarded
Not to
guy.
brag or anything, but I've literally never been closer to suicide.
Speaking of like
God.
Mr. Peanut, dude, what's the deal with like the internet wanting to kill every single cute creature? Remember when Mr. Peanut came
Cute
out?
aggression.
Oh my
Everyone
gosh,
was
you're
like,
right.
"Is that like an actual thing?"
Everyone has cute aggression.
Yeah, but
I don't
that was
remember.
a meme. That's
It's when you-
totally something different. The baby peanut guy.
I don't remember
Because
that.
for the 2016 Super Bowl, they killed Mr. Peanut. In
Yeah,
the commercials.
I remember that.
I remember that.
And then in the 2017 Super Bowl, he was reborn as a
It's
baby.
the baby.
But then
But he still had the top hat on. And
They
everything.
do it. They did it. It happened to Baby Yoda too. Baby Yoda, when he was big, everyone's like, "I want to step on Baby Yoda. I want to kill Baby Yoda."
I don't remember that, but the Mr.
I don't
Peanut
think
thing,
it's
I
cute
totally
aggression.
remember.
I think that's just that the internet hates babies, like the Ice Age baby. What about the
Oh
the
my
Ice
God,
Age
fuck
baby?
that-
Is
fuck
the,
that
is
baby.
The, is the root cause of everyone wanting to kill
Cute
cartoon
aggression
babies.
is actually like a real
Yeah, yeah,
phenomenon.
totally.
didn't
I know it
that.
is.
I didn't know I can know that.
I've been saying it for literally years.
I didn't know that was like a real thing. It's
I've never heard you say it, but
I've literally said it. Anytime somebody says, "Oh, it's so cute, I could crush it." That's what cute aggression is. It's that something is so cute.
No,
that
I
you-
understand the definition
You're
of it.
human. Do you? What does it mean?
pretty much what you just said.
What'd I say?
Oh my God. You fucking people.
What'd I say? Tell me the definition of it.
Cute aggression refers to an urge to squeeze, bite, pinch something cute like a young animal or human baby without any desire to cause them harm. But
Yeah,
I think
it's like when
that's
grandma
different.
grabs your cheek, like in the
This is
cartoons,
different
and it
though.
never
People were
actually
like,
happens.
"I want to kill Mr. Peanut." This
Yeah.
was like way like cute aggression, but turned up to like 15 and a half. It was like really cranked up.
Cute homicide.
Yeah,
Yeah, cute homicide. Fucking.
Dead air.
yeah.
Dead air.
Lots of dead air out here today.
The more you talk in dead air, the harder it is to edit for future reference.
So
Well, then don't cut that part out.
So going back a couple weeks, we mentioned that here in New Jersey, we were one of 2 states where it is a fucking crime to pump your own gas. Between when we discussed that and now, that has changed. New Jersey, it is now the only state where it is a crime to pump your own gas. Oregon struck it down and they can pump their own gas. So New Jersey is officially the only state where it's a crime to pump your own fucking gas.
Is Oregon now the freest state?
No.
Yeah. You're
Literally
free,
the Wild West.
You're free to
It
do
is
whatever
the
drugs
Wild
you
West.
want without any repercussions
Where
of any
else
variety.
can I do meth and pump my gas?
Dude,
Nowhere.
I mean,
Is that
legally,
Nowhere else.
If that is the measure of freedom, they are on top.
if we're talking legally, probably only there. But
Exactly.
illegally,
I could
It's
say,
only if you-
howdy, officer.
it's only if you get
doing
caught.
a little bit of epic
While
meth.
putting gas in my car.
Yeah, but I thought that was interesting. And then
It is weird.
There was for those of you who live in New Jersey, you may want to consider following the New Jersey Twitter account because it's pretty fucking funny. And the friendly state discourse, the arguing with each other, dude. People in this state are so die hard about the fact that you don't have to pump your own gas. They're so gung ho with it. Oh, why would I want to pump my own gas? Why would I ever want to lower myself in such a way? I couldn't believe the outpouring of I don't know what to call it, like entitlement about about pumping your own fucking not pumping your own gas. People, those fucking losers have to pump their own gas now. There was a lot of that. I thought more people would be like on team. That's nice that they have that option.
Right. Like, just give us the option.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't I don't care about pumping my own gas, but if I don't have to get out of my car, then so be it.
Well,
But if I think it comes down to like the situation, like if I roll up to the gas station and motherfucker busy and doesn't get to me within a certain
exactly. I
amount,
don't
I'm
want it
gonna
to
get
sit
out
there.
and
If
do
they
my
just
own
did
gas.
if they just did a test where they took one super Wawa and had 2 lanes are pump your own, 3 lanes are you get service.
served, yeah, no,
Then that's
I agree
I
with
think
that.
that's how they should do
well,
it.
they can like do that and everything, but like my like big issue is just that it's literally a crime. It's like no one cares enough that they're gonna fucking do anything about it. But it is literally a fucking crime. You could be charged with pumping your own gas.
yeah,
That is
I
what
think it's like
fucking
a
bothers me.
decent fine too.
What? You fucking imagine that? I got to pay for the gas and get fined for pumping my own fucking gas when I should be getting paid for doing that guy's
The
job.
only thing that would bother me is I know that, if there aren't gas attendants, there's less people to pay. In
Yeah.
theory, your gas price should go down a little bit. It just
Yeah.
wouldn't. It
That-
would go up.
No.
If they somehow it would go up, and they'd
yeah.
be like, "Yep, that makes sense."
That was another thing. Is a lot of people naturally on Twitter like have you seen like the age old meme where like Twitter's the only place where you can say I love pancakes and people will go, so why do you hate waffles?
yeah, exactly.
Like so many people were the very few people that were saying, man, this is great, we can pump our own gas. So many people were underneath that guy going, so you like taking people's jobs away from them, you like destroying jobs, you like destroying people's livelihood. So many people were on that train too.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I didn't want to be the first to say it. I was waiting for someone
respectfully,
else.
if that's how you make your living, you can go bag groceries somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
that,
a decent job. It's a job.
Yeah.
It's not a career. So
Wait, is New
you know.
Jersey the only state?
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
We're the
That
only
is
state.
fucking
we
It is
were
the only
we
state
were one
now.
of 2. Now we're one of 1.
That is fucking insane.
Yup.
God bless America.
Yeah,
We literally are the enemy state.
yeah, we really fucking are. But yeah, we're pretty unique over here now. I just thought that was something worth bringing up.
It just makes me mad. Like, I'm actually heated now. Like, it's going to
Yeah,
affect
really.
my attitude for the rest of the podcast.
We should have saved it towards the end then. Jeez.
Yeah,
I just hate that shit so much.
yeah. It's less than wonderful.
I wonder if you pump your own gas on military bases
in New Jersey.
It's a great question.
Every state.
I don't know. We need to start
even like in like other countries. Like, was Needsy pumping his own gas when he was stationed in Djibouti, Africa?
We should save all of our military questions for when he comes on and ask them all at once.
There you go.
We'll make it like a
he
Sean
will answer
episode.
even if he doesn't know the answer.
Yeah,
Knowing him, yes.
yeah, that'll be wonderful. So have you guys seen this thing that like
We should have Doc on with Needsy at
No.
the same time. Have Doc on a call.
No. Have you guys seen this new technology that like gets shown on the internet once every couple years? The color changing cars. Have you guys seen that stuff?
Yeah.
I've seen it like a while ago in like a Lamborghini or something. I mean a while, I mean like 3-4 years ago.
I saw
When
it.
water gets poured on it.
No, like it's. I don't know how the fuck it works.
You ever seen like those RGB, like those really cheap, shitty RGB strips, and they come with the same generic ass remote that
Yeah.
looks like it was made out of
Yeah.
like 25 cents worth
It's
of
like
shit?
it's like this big.
gray
And it
one?
it has
This
like
thin-
yeah, they're shitty as fuck.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a video of somebody holding one and like clicking a button and the car just changes colors. I'm sure that wasn't real, but it's that idea. But it kind of now is like it's kind of possible.
I've seen the ones where it's like silver, but then when water gets dumped on it or something,
Or it gets hot.
or it gets hot outside,
Yeah.
and then it turns into like that oil dip rainbow kind of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the BMW has a
Because that would be like
a concept car that
color
has that,
Yeah.
phasing, shifting.
and it can change like any fucking color. And the now like they've been like showing it a little bit. Oh, concept here, concept there. Now this new one's like an electric concept with the fucking thing. Could you fucking fathom getting rear-ended by that guy that he changes colors and drives off? That would be so. That would be like
rough.
beyond fun. You get fucking rear-ended by a BMW. Oh baby, it's payday. You get rear-ended by a black BMW, and then he just drives away. You see him turn white in the
turn
distance.
white.
Yeah.
It turns red.
Yeah.
We got a black BMW going southbound, changes into white.
Yeah, that would be so fucking criminal.
So what's on the title?
That's
What
the
color
best
is
way
it?
to rob cars.
What color's on
Yeah,
the
what
title?
would be the
Changing. I don't know.
That'd be the best way to like rob places.
Rainbow.
You could just use that as the getaway car and just switch the color as soon as you get away from the cameras.
Like on your
That shit
registration or whatever, just color variable.
And we say
probably what it would say.
the criminals now will have that BMW changing color bullshit in the fucking license plates that switch over.
yeah.
James Bond license plate.
But I saw that YouTube video. It's like most illegal things you can have for your car.
Oh, the Donut Media video.
Yeah.
Like where they like have a fucking lawyer there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right. So speaking of this like car stuff, so and you said the license plate switcher. Why is it that every single time in this state I see somebody with a tinted license plate, it's a Pennsylvania driver
Yeah.
driving like this is the first time they've ever been behind the wheel of a car?
Dude, yesterday.
Why is that so
Oh my God.
common?
Yesterday.
You can see it like every other day.
Yeah.
It's that common.
Yesterday, when we went to the cigar shop in Pennsylvania, everyone on the fucking road was retarded.
Oh, it was drive like a bullshit day.
Like Wayne, like anytime somebody did something, he's like, Wayne's like, dude, is it actually like drive like a retard day? Like,
It was
Yeah.
it was bad.
There were the several like before we even got out of like town. Before we even got on the fucking highway, there were so many occasions where it's like I was just
there was a
losing my fucking
Subaru
mind.
in the left lane going like 50 miles per hour.
In like the 70 lane.
And anytime you tried to go around him, he would speed up to match with the cars next to him. That we couldn't get around him.
It was terrible. There was like 10 occasions where I'm just like is this person like having a stroke or like are they did they forget
They
how to
better be
drive or
having
something?
one.
Or like somebody would be stopped, turning left. We'd be behind them. And it would be like a football field till the next car. And they would wait for the car to come past and then turn.
Gee,
Yeah.
What was killing me about that was there was a left turn lane.
Yeah, there was
this
a
person
lane.
was not utilizing. They were in the middle of the
they were in
fucking
the middle
road
lane.
blocking traffic.
Yeah.
It was criminal. I couldn't get away from it.
So
Oh,
that one was a rough one.
This is fun. Look
Well,
at this.
wait. Speaking of, on the way to the cigar shop, we get to the cigar shop.
I was the only person here who wasn't there.
Nick
just for
didn't
context.
go to the cigar shop. I have a very, very large quantity of cigars. I have an igloo cooler, a humidor, a Pelican case that looks like it was made for a concrete saw, and like a camera size Pelican case filled to the brim with cigars. Not to mention I have cigars in bags overflowing because I don't have any more room. So I bought like $100 worth of cigars. I bought like 10 cigars that I wouldn't be able to get anywhere else because I've never seen them anywhere else.
Okay.
Wayne and Walter, how much do you think Walter spent on cigars?
I really have no idea. I know he said he didn't have many.
Let me
They both had the little shopping carts filled.
Little shopping basket. Yeah,
basket.
big.
Yeah.
The baskets.
When I usually go to Cigars International, I usually spend $200 to $250.
Well, you have expensive taste too.
That's true.
Tell me about it, dude.
Well, all right, so he normally spends $250 when he goes. Okay, Walter, how much do you normally spend?
I probably spend usually about $200.
Okay, so Walter spent $309 on cigars.
Okay, it's a lot of money.
I spent an amount of money that blew his amount of money out of the water.
Yeah,
Was it like double it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
I spent like $600.
He spent $600.98.
I had like a full like
shopping
ShopRite bag size bag filled to the brim with cigars.
Here's the thing, because like I was just I kind of knew what I wanted there, so I was just going to like the locations that I knew where they were, and just throwing them into the bin and whatnot. And like I looked over at Wayne, like he still had he had a lot of cigars, but like not as many as me at that time.
Right.
And I was like, I'm fucking loaded. I think we're gonna look for one or two more. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was ringing out, and Wayne like disappeared real quick. Don't know where he went. I was still ringing out. I saw him come back. He had more than the last time I saw him. I was like, God damn. And then I went up to like the little lounge area, started smoking with Kevin, and then Wayne comes up again with a fucking ShopRite bag filled with cigars. I'm like, oh fuck,
dude. When the guy rung me up, like you've been there before. It's like every 5 cigars and there's 6 ones free or whatever. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they ring up all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, and like the 6 is free or whatever. Okay, discount this, discount that. It took the guy way too fucking long to do all this.
Yeah, the guy at the counter was brain dead.
Yeah, he was.
It took forever for this guy to do it.
He was so slow.
And I grabbed a couple like empty cigar boxes, which are usually like $1. He goes, you can have those for free. Okay, and your total is 689 cents. And I thought the guy was joking. I knew I was going to be like north of 300 for sure. Like,
easily.
I was surprised when the guy told me that what I bought was like $100.
Everything.
Like you used to get the discount, so that's what you're used to.
Well, still, even that, like I'm like looking at it, I'm like, this is
everything. Like obviously, I wasn't doing the math in my head, like thinking about how much this was going to cost at the end. But I was keeping like a rough idea, and everything I know, like I was like, dude, I bought. I got like some Monte Cristos and some Romeos and Juliets, like stuff that I've bought like great multitudes of in the past.
Yeah.
So I'm keenly aware of exactly how much they should cost. Stuff in there was like more expensive. I don't know if that was just that location or if it's like
the prices always go up.
Yeah, like the time that we live in now, things going up, inflation, whatever. But like I was like actually blown away when I saw how much. I'm like, fuck. To be fair though, my humidor as it sits right now, which was previously empty save for like 4 cigars, if there were one more cigar in it, it would get squished. Like the lid barely closed on my thing. So
I had to change my humidor from the 30 cal to the 50 cal ammo box.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna have to buy cigars for at least the rest of the calendar year.
Speaking of,
I have 6 months.
At least.
How many did you buy? How many cigars did you?
I don't know. I didn't fucking count them.
How many would you think?
I have an
30?
acrylic humidor that's maybe 12 inches by 14 inches on the base, and then stands.
Mind you, the way they measure
tall.
how many cigars are supposed to be in it is, remember the Padron Landres that you used to like?
Yeah.
Those thin ones? Mm-hmm. That's how they measure how many cigars should fit in a humidor.
Okay.
So my Key West humidor I have is 75 cigars it's supposed to hold.
Okay.
But that's 75 Landres.
Yeah.
And
right.
Landres are a very weird small size.
Yeah. Gotcha.
There's a bunch in there. There's a fucking bitch load in there.
So you essentially bought the equivalent of an Xbox Series X and a year of Game Pass and cigars.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I got some good ones though. I don't care.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just putting it in the context.
I said yesterday, and I'll say it again today. I'm embarrassed, but I'm not upset. Like you, like
that's what
I'm embarrassed,
I told
because I know I'm gonna smoke them.
Exactly.
I think I told you. I think I told you, Wayne, when you came to pick me up. I was like, I'm not here to spend money on food. I'm here to spend money on cigars.
Oh yeah, we were talking about getting dinner, but like as soon as I picked up Walt, I started pitching to him the idea of going to Cracker Barrel. Like as soon as I got the motherfucker in the car, and he literally said, he was like he thought I was gonna want to go to like a steakhouse or something. Right. He was like, dude, I'm not going to dinner. I'm spending money on fucking smokes today. I'm not spending money on a steak. I'm not spending money on a fucking beer. I'm fucking getting cigars and that's it.
We literally got in the car and at like 20 minutes of the trip, Wayne goes, so for dinner I was thinking about, and I was like, are you gonna say? And he goes, Cracker Barrel. I go, dude, you and me had the same thought.
Yeah, sharing the same fucking brain cell right there.
Yeah.
Then so we're at Cracker Barrel later in the day, and I met them there with another one of our friends, Frank, and we're like, we're get there at 6:45. Get there at 6:45, waiting in line, get the table, 6:50, 6:55-ish. We're sitting there. Kevin calls me. He goes, yeah, we're like 10 minutes out. We're pulled off on the side of the highway, and Wayne's cutting something off his car.
That was kind of fucked, not gonna lie.
Me and Frank are like, what the fuck could possibly be happening? They must be like 5 miles from us at most.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah, we weren't far whatsoever.
Well, I told you the carpet out of my wheel well was coming like undone, and it was it sounded like a fucking Huey helicopter was taking off behind my back passenger fucking wheel. And it was pissing me the fuck off.
It was very annoying.
More important,
who would have guessed that if Wayne went the speed limit, it stopped the sound?
I don't think that's what happened. It got sucked up into the wheel well itself.
It slowed down when I was driving slower naturally, and then it just stopped for some reason. It was not related to that at all.
Funny prank, if you want to annoy your friends, take the weights off their wheels, so when they go onto the highway, it just shakes the whole car violently.
Fuck off.
I was going to say, funny prank, he attaches zip ties to their drive shaft.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that too.
I've seen that.
That's an actual harmless funny prank.
Yeah. Funny prank, air out their tires.
Yeah, take the air out of their tires.
So what would you know? Zip ties saved the day.
Yeah, zip ties.
Speaking about zip ties.
Yeah,
that's what Needsy's dad was talking about when we were driving down, or when we got down there. Is like when Needsy's drive shaft fell off the Jeep when he drove down the first time to North Carolina.
Yep.
Is he like showed us it, and like the yoke to the drive shaft got so hot that it literally melted.
Yeah. Jesus. And he brought that down to give to Needsy.
Yeah,
he was like, this is your trophy, man. This is impressive.
We told him to put it on as a hood ornament.
Did this.
Right, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The melted yoke.
I'm impressed you know the word yoke.
I totally did not, but I'm going to admit, I totally did not know. I knew the word. I know it was used in relation to a drive shaft.
Right, yeah.
I did not know that until he told me that. Oh, man. So, Kevin.
What?
Is Paul Bunyan an American kaiju or a cryptid?
So I was super drunk one night, and I got a notification on YouTube from something recommended to me, and it was a great idea. Paul Bunyan. For those of you that don't know, because I was amazed.
I didn't know what his name was.
So you knew who he was, though.
Yeah, I've seen it a million times. I just didn't know it was called Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I have all the relevant definitions here.
Paul Bunyan and his blue babe, which is a gigantic blue ox. Something I didn't know is that in American folklore, that Paul Bunyan created the Grand Canyon. Is when he was walking through the state and he was dragging his axe behind him. That's what caused the Grand Canyon, which is interesting.
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
Well then,
and one swing from his axe was enough to chop down 350 acres of a forest.
Dude, if that was real, we need to send him to space. Get him off this planet.
Seriously.
So, would Paul Bunyan, would Paul Bunyan be considered an American cryptid, such as Mothman, like Bigfoot, Yeti, that kind of stuff? Or I don't think he'd be considered a kaiju, because kaiju, like in translation, is like just an unidentified monster.
Yeah, a kaiju is a giant monster featured in Japanese fantasy, and a cryptid would be an animal that has no
animal or creature,
as defined by the dictionary, is an animal that cryptozoologists may believe exists but cannot
prove
their existence is disputed or unsubstantiated.
Okay, here's my only question.
Like a Bigfoot or something like that.
Here's my only question.
Yes.
Is his intentions good, bad, or neutral?
Good.
His intentions are deforestation and selling the wood for money.
Okay, so is he?
He's a lumberjack. He's literally just a giant lumberjack.
He's a giant lumberjack.
But he's not a bad guy.
It took him
No.
like in the story of like him being born is like back in the day in like the old cartoons, like babies were delivered by storks, that kind of shit. It took 250 storks to deliver him.
Okay, if that's the case and he's not like a bad guy, he's a god. He's not a cryptid. He's a sentient.
He's a god.
That's my answer.
Mind you, he's a god from the 1920s or whatever.
I think it goes even farther back than that.
Okay, so
So he's only just getting started. He's young for a god at only like 100, however many years old.
and he has early 1900s, early 1800s mindset. So
Yeah, the
he's got that grind set.
Paul Bunyan first appeared in literature in 1893.
Okay.
Wow.
But people speculated that his legend circulated for about 30 years prior to that.
Oh shit.
Dude, imagine if like it's a good thing like some of these ultra large companies that are doing deforestation in the Amazon don't know about him.
yeah.
Dude, if they shipped him down there, there'd be no rainforest on the planet in like 2 days.
I think I agree with your assessment that he
Be a
is a
fucking
god,
desert.
but not in. I think he's a god like
he's above demigod.
No, I
above
think-
demigod,
I think-
but maybe not quite God.
he's a god like Jesus, like Jesus
The
was
second
like
coming of the lumberjack.
no. I think like how like Jesus was
Who's
like
the OG axe
His-
wielder?
historians
he,
don't-
he built a cross. Yeah.
He built the cross.
historians say that Jesus was like at a minimum a real guy.
Yeah.
Some people say the same thing about Paul Bunyan. They say like
Yeah.
at a minimum he was a real guy who was like 7 feet tall, who did legitimately perform what seemed like superhuman feats of labor in the logging industry.
Yeah.
So
If that's
He
the
didn't
case,
actually have a blue ox, believe it or not.
wow.
Damn.
If he's just like 7 foot guy who's just insane at chopping trees and he's still around, then yeah, he deserves cryptid status.
I don't know if he's still around.
He's the one that turned into Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But I think it's like Jesus. Like Jesus was probably a very cool magician or whatever, and it got blown out of proportion over the course of 2,000 years. Paul Bunyan was a probably really good log chopper. Gets blown out of proportion over the course of like 200 years. What the fuck are you doing? Kevin doing the trick where he makes the finger rings link to each other but from behind his head. It like
Brings it out and they're connected.
true magic performed live on the podcast.
That's what Jesus did, and they went, this guy's a bad
Yo. Mind blown.
Can Paul Bunyan walk on water?
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty
No.
sure he can just walk across the fucking
He
ocean
can
and keep
walk
his head
across
above
the
water,
ocean.
though.
He's 200 feet tall according to legend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that when you said that, I laughed so fucking hard. You just said that like drunk on the 4th of July. You're like, is Paul Bunyan a cryptid? I got such a kick out of that. That was like a
I
fucking
remember
YouTube
that.
video
I
or
do remember
something.
that.
I love that though. But on the subject of conspiracy theories, I've seen a new conspiracy theory emerge in my traversal of the Twitterverse. People who just deny the existence of nuclear bombs and nuclear energy as a whole.
What?
This is like a growing conspiracy. that I'm
nuclear
seeing.
energy too?
Nuclear bombs
sorry.
and nuclear energy.
So the plant in Salem isn't real.
They
No.
deny it.
It's false.
They deny it entirely. And
Go
and
swim in it.
Someone just lights a
Are those
campfire in the
people-
cooling towers.
Are those people Chernobyl deniers as well, then?
They deny everything. If
Anything nuclear.
anything nuclear is not real. The incident happened, but it wasn't nuclear energy. It was some other kind of
Energy or
catastrophe.
yeah.
TNT factory.
I've been seeing that, and a lot of this I think is like stemming from like the Oppenheimer movie. I think is like spawning this, but like they're not joking. Like it's being brought to the spotlight because of this movie, but they didn't just pop up because of the movie. I think it's like rising to the surface because of the film that's coming out. Like people are showing obviously video of a bomb blowing up, and they go, see right there that the video of this bomb blowing up is fake because how can this bomb level a town but not level the camera? That's their argument.
Oh, so it's
They don't realize
basically
they're
it's the
using
same shit as the moon.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. They don't realize they're using a telescopic lens from 5 miles away,
way.
watching a bomb level a fucking
Right.
town. They think that they just dropped a fucking ye old GoPro in the middle of Nuketown, and they go,
Here you
"That's
go."
funny. If it blows up the town, why didn't it blow up the camera?" Checkmate.
I think there is a video of a bomb going off where the camera was like close by, and you can actually
I'm sure they definitely
like
had
see like the
cameras.
lens just kind of gets melted away, and then it just goes black.
Yeah, well, the fucking footage would be unrecoverable. Like,
Yeah, it
like,
has to be like wirelessly sent real time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the foundation of the conspiracy is like the old like Manhattan
Yeah.
project
Yeah.
fucking I almost said Dr. Manhattan, the fucking the,
Dr. Purple.
yeah, the old Manhattan project test videos. People were like, man, this is fake, all of it's fake cuz like I'm not a
Wait, birthing.
Somehow perfectly fucked that up.
yeah, that was a really bad one. Yeah,
Classic.
I'm not a nuclear scientist or anything, but I'm like pretty sure like that we did the bomb before we did anything useful with nuclear or anything.
I think so.
And
Yeah.
that's like what they were like the bomb was a hoax, the energy's a hoax, everything's a hoax. There are no nukes. That's like the it's to keep everyone
The
scared.
demon core is just a metal ball.
Yeah, it's just a funny
Go touch it.
baseball. It's the silly volleyball.
The silly
So did they
volleyball.
believe in like uranium still exists?
Well, I haven't talked to any of these people, if you can imagine.
Right.
Well, I don't know if you did any research on it.
The full extent of my research is from watching a guy I follow on Twitter argue with these people.
Okay.
I wonder if they believe in the spicy rock or not, or if it's just like
Spicy rock.
The spicy
or if
rock.
it just doesn't exist at all.
Yeah, I don't know. People will find a way to deny anything.
Oh,
I know.
So
100%.
Now, our next denial. I hope you guys have seen this. Have you seen?
I have not seen this.
the fucking video of the crazy lady on the airplane.
I briefly saw it. I don't really know like
I don't think I saw it.
the
It's-
whole.
It's
She
a
looks
very-
like a Karen to begin with.
She does
I'll say
like
that.
it's okay. So for those of you not seen it, go on Google and fucking Google lady on airplane says guy doesn't exist, and the fucking video will come up. It's a very short clip of a woman
Jamie,
running.
bring up a clip.
Yeah, she's running. She's running from the back of an airplane to the front, screaming, "You have to get me off! You have to get me over here right now! That guy back there doesn't exist!" And she points to a guy, and then like the clip ends, and like
She's yelling about how the guy was sitting next to her was a fake person, and the guy was. It wasn't like she was pointing at a chair that was empty. There was a guy
there
in
was
the
just
chair,
a regular guy.
but she kept yelling like talking about how the guy next to her doesn't exist. You can't make her think that he exists because he doesn't.
So
Yeah.
she has like bad schizophrenia.
Yeah,
But she doesn't like people that have schizophrenia look like they have schizophrenia. Like she looks like she just walked out of the supermarket and she got on a plane.
diagnosed.
No,
Maybe.
but it's interesting you bring that up because I've seen a lot of people talking about that about this video is generating conversations about like the look of mental health. Like when you think of a person with schizophrenia, you don't think of a person who looks normal. You think you could pick them out of a lineup. You know what I mean? But really, like all these I'm gonna get canceled for this. All these fucking freaks are just walking among us. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just yeah, whatever. All these fucking psychological experiments are just like walking around. You know, they're at the supermarket and shit.
Yeah.
Another thing that I saw in the comments on this video was everyone on the plane when she pointed and said the guy's not real. Everyone looked. Everyone on the plane turned their head and looked. No one went, "Get this lady out of here." Everyone turned their head and looked, like as
Yeah.
if there was like some credence to what she was
That's
saying.
weird.
And because she didn't look like a crazy person,
Right.
because she looked normal, people like are more inclined to believe you that the more normal you look.
Maybe she was blue pilled.
I don't know, dude. I think she got roofied or something. She got a pill. It wasn't that one though.
This is like kind of the same thing. It's really not the same, but it's close enough. So there's a guy he's since been passed. His name was Terry. He pretty much, so like as far as computers go and operating systems, there's really only Windows, Mac, Linux, and Linux distros.
Yeah.
This guy created his own operating system from scratch solo with no actual experience, just completely trying stuff. And he thought he had schizophrenia for like 20 years while he was making this.
Okay.
Oh,
He
Lord.
made this operating system on the computer to be the third temple of God as proposed by the Bible.
Okay.
Damn, what a G.
And he like vlogged every day and put it on YouTube. And every time he'd be walking around, he looked like stereotypical schizophrenia guy.
Yeah.
And every time he'd like pass a guy on the street, be like, "Yeah, you're the fucking FBI gonna arrest me?" And then he'd run.
yeah.
He'd run like 2 blocks.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
insane. But yeah, it's schizophrenia happens. It happens.
Who are you?
Yeah.
He just thought the government was trying to kill him.
I mean,
Or is following him everywhere.
That's kind of like like you're a little more up on like YouTube, like retarded YouTubers. You know, Too Mad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's in some shit.
Dude, he's insane. He was always insane. Like I used to watch some of his old videos. Like he kind
He's
of
fucking hilarious, dude.
not anymore, dude. He was fucking always insane. Like he would like maybe not actual schizophrenia, maybe like a little bit of schizophrenia,
Right.
Like
Just
he would be
dabble.
walking down the street and just like he had no filter. He had like Tourette's or some shit, just like saying any random shit to anyone who possibly walked past. I thought that shit was really fucking funny, and it reminded me of that, like the guy walking down the street going "fucking FBI," like that's what he would do. He would just walk by, look at this fucking guy. And he'd be like, "This is like," and he would just be like, "This is fucking Ryu from that fucking video game." Like, I mean, he'd be like just like saying any random shit.
Oh, never mind. Too Mad's that fat black guy that fucked what's her name? There's
Yeah,
a girl
what?
that's selling her gamer or the bathtub water.
Yeah.
Belle
And
Delphine.
Belle Delphine.
that's actually why he's in.
I thought you were talking about the guy that like
Too Mad just had-
I'm autistic as fuck guy.
No,
the fuck's his name?
the Too Mad just had like a mental breakdown and texted Belle Delphine Fortnite 15,000 times. Like actually, did you see that?
I didn't know that. I know he's got like sexual allegations currently
What?
with minors.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Almost certain. Maybe not quote me on it, but I'm almost certain.
I saw him fucking.
this is like as of like a day ago.
Belle Delphine leaked text messages from Too Mad, and he just like wrote actually wrote the word Fortnite to her like 15,000 times.
Oh my gosh.
It was fucking insane.
So he's actually like got
Like,
problems.
He is a crazy person. Like he just had a mental breakdown on the internet.
He probably just snapped and
I thought he was on
what it is.
going on like a shit posting grind, so I unfollowed him right before it happened, and I saw
Right.
other people tweeting about it, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, because you never know with those people online. You got people like, I mean, I don't know if he's sane, but Filthy Frank at the at the time,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
iDubbbz, like
Dude,
they were like
Filthy-
pushing the
But
boundaries.
Filthy
Yeah.
Frank now
right?
as Joji,
he's like normal, right?
he has like an actual musical career.
Right, but like
I'm waiting for the day that he just finally decides, crowd of like young teenage girls, they love his music, everything like that. The old crew comes on stage and he starts singing songs like,
Dude,
like
his
his old shit.
we go back to Filthy
That's never
Frank.
gonna happen, dude.
I thought that was going an entirely different direction the way you proposed it. but-
That's never gonna fucking happen, dude. That guy, he shit posted to the top and then like used that to climb upwards normally.
yeah. Yeah, but like people like him and iDubbbz who just like push the boundaries
Oh,
of
yeah.
like
So
what
much,
is
yeah.
like they were just clearly not normal
What is
people.
socially
but they-
acceptable?
But at the end, they both seem like kind of normal people.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that they're not doing that kind of
Well,
content.
here's
That
my
side
thing.
of YouTube is gone.
Well,
Yeah.
here's my thing. Like Filthy Frank was like very obviously, at least in my opinion, very
A bit.
yeah, like a character, a
Yeah.
character, a joke. Very, very obviously like he would come out at one point and said like that I wanted to make the character everything a person should not be.
just over the
Frank
over the
and
top.
pink guy.
Yeah, that like just racist, sexist, fucking just
Every
bigoted,
which
or
way.
Just that like just like everything you should not be. But it pushed the boundaries of like extremely edgy humor. iDubbbz was like that was just him. Like he was just
Yeah.
like saying the N word and like harassing women in public. But
Yeah.
but like that's one difference. Another difference, Filthy Frank retired, put down the costume, and then like became normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
iDubbbz went the other way. iDubbbz went, boom, he did a full 180 and went the other way. He like I might go so far as to say he is woke now. Like he
No,
went-
absolutely.
He did a full
Yeah.
fucking one. He did an absolute 180.
Yeah, no, he's like a totally different person,
Yeah.
which is fine. I haven't watched any of either of those people in like 10 years.
Yeah.
It's probably been 10 years.
I'm like keeping up with iDubbbz because he does that creator class shit, dude.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
The YouTuber boxing stuff. That's
I
cool.
like. Did you see
Dude,
this?
sorry.
I'm missing a ton of creator clash drama.
Yeah, there's some recent stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm not too informed on it.
I'm not this. Well, this isn't drama alert. You can go watch drama alert for that shit. But
Yeah.
I've just been seeing a lot of that, dude. It's like all I see.
Let's get right into the news.
Yeah.
Dude, this we're drinking Heineken Light today.
Yeah.
This stuff is very light beer. It's very refreshing, is what I'll call
Yeah.
it. I could get fucked up on this.
Yeah,
I just
dude.
looked over at Walter and I like pushed down mute on my mic, and he looked over at me and I went, "I'm drunk."
I heard
This
that.
is my favorite light beer by a big margin. But the thing that sucks is Heineken's expensive compared to anything
Yeah.
else.
Heineken Light is probably more expensive.
It was actually
the
within a couple
six-pack
cents.
was
if-
like $10.50 or something.
Yeah.
But like if you get like
Well, still, I mean, that's,
they don't sell
from what
30
I'm
pack.
used to buying.
Right. So Heineken doesn't sell 30 packs. They sell 24s, and the 24s are like $33.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big increase in price versus anything else.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say the Miller 64s.
Because they're in Holland, which, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of beers are imported, but
Yeah.
Miller
But-
64 is like $16 for like a 6-pack. It's insane.
That's
how expensive
ridiculous.
It is
That's
insanely expensive.
fuck.
There's Miller Lite, which I don't know how much it is because I've never bought it. But then it's like they're like, oh yeah, you want this? It's better for you, but it has the same amount of alcohol as Miller.
right.
It literally has 64 calories in it,
Yeah.
and it's insane how expensive it is.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm
fun.
glad that you like this too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I was surprised that I like it. Like I think I've had Heineken in the past, and I wasn't a fan.
Regular Heineken, I like it, but I like this more.
When it comes
I
to
mean,
like,
regular Heineken tastes better, but for a light beer, this is, in my opinion, as good as it gets.
yeah, there's good stuff.
Yeah.
I have no
Glad I
say
picked it
because I
up.
don't like
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah. Fair point.
So I have
You got your Sunny
another
D.
another Kevin 4th of July drunk inquiry.
Oh boy.
Where does your forehead start? And
Oh,
end?
God.
So
The
I'm-
end of question above your eyebrows to your hairline. That's your forehead.
I disagree.
what if you're bald?
That's a good point, I
It
guess.
depends on your hairline.
I guess that's a good
We
point.
all have different hairlines.
Yeah.
So and different like
Calyx. This is called your calic.
yeah, whatever.
Like where the corners of your hair meet the end of your forehead.
Yeah,
Like
like if
mine
you have-
is raised on one side
there's
because
a-
I had a head injury,
there's
so the
a-
hair never grew
get the-
back.
get
so
the
where,
little
where
peaks
does your
going.
does your forehead go to here, or does it go to here? Where does your forehead end? Does it,
I
does
think
it
my
go
forehead. I think it ends to
to the lowest point of your hairline?
I think it ends to the hairline that is directly above your nose. That is the end of your forehead.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, I agree with that.
So what
Because
if
it
I-
goes in a straight line.
What if I take clippers and go
Rip
up,
your nose off.
go up, hit my eyebrows because they need it. Start there, go all the way up, and then go straight up on my head. Does my forehead now go?
Well, no, because
That's
you
where
still
the
have
hair was.
Because you have
Okay,
hair
so
follicles right there.
what if you're bald? What if you're bald?
You still, I mean,
You probably still
I
have
have
some
a
type of.
controversial answer to this one. I would like to
Walter's
hear
right.
I mean,
yours.
your forehead is the thickest part of your skull.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm not going to peel back the skin and check where my skull is the thickest.
no, I know, but if
no,
you
you
like
smash it
put your
against a
hand
wall.
up-
Whatever part cracks
like
first.
I feel
is
like
the,
you
the
can
end.
feel at some point where
I
the
don't think
where
so.
like the bone
your skull is like one like
thickness.
big baseball. No, it's not one thickness.
You ever
but-
seen those tools? They're kind of like stud finders, but they tell you how thick something is. So
Yeah.
you can put
Yeah.
that on your forehead to see where it thins out. Yeah.
But like you can't
maybe
feel how
that's the
thick something
way.
is by touching it. You have to like beat on it a little bit. Like you can't feel how thick that wall is by touching it. You have to like knock on it. And you can kind of guess.
yeah, I guess
Like,
that's
like-
a good way to check it. If you like knock, it definitely
But you-
feels more hollow in certain parts.
Yeah, you head definitely hollow.
That's what's on the other side though, not the density of the skull.
Right.
Yeah, but I still feel like that if you're knocking, like it's if something feels more high pitched, then it's probably thinner than it is something that's low pitched
I don't know.
in the knock.
We need a scientist on the podcast.
Wayne's
Yeah.
researching this on his
No,
laptop.
I'm not. I'm writing things down.
Oh, okay.
But-
Are these
Let
names
me,
you're
let me
writing
run a
down?
little
Yeah.
ad break here. Are you somebody with a PhD in physics or chemistry? If you are, please contact us at uncuttakespodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to have you on for
Do
an
we
episode.
actually have a Gmail? Oh, yeah, we actually do.
we actually
Yeah.
have that?
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Not involved, me, Kevin.
Or
This is the ad read. Hold
we
on.
just show up.
I show up to my own house.
Or contact us online at any of our social media, twitter.com or Instagram at Uncut Takes. Thank you.
Thank you for
Please
listening.
email
Let's
us
just put that at the
ideas.
end of the podcast. I'm not doing an outro. We'll just slip that at the end. Just replay it at the end.
but I guess here's the ultimate question out of the four of us: who has the bigger forehead?
Me, hands
Where's the bigger
down.
forehead?
I think I probably do.
We all have pretty big fucking
I'm
foreheads.
Yeah.
I'm looking
pretty
at
fast.
everyone.
Actually, never mind. Yeah.
Because I know with my forehead, my forehead right here is just flat. It's
I think well,
Yours
I
is
think
more
you have
slanted.
you have
Yeah.
a big fucking forehead, but our
a big fucking forehead.
All right, break out the tape measure.
but our heads, like your forehead is big proportionate to the size of your head. Our heads are bigger though.
Because we're bigger.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like your forehead is quite large, but it's not proportionate to the
I
size
could,
of your body.
blame my dad
'cause
for
you're
that.
like 5'5". Walter just gives me the fucking meanest side eye with like a fucking 5-second delay after I saw his height.
Oh, fuck me.
Man, what a day.
No, but so what about if you're bald though? I say if you're bald,
You may have talked about this in the past.
if you're bald,
If
you
you're
don't
bald,
have
you
a-
get to choose.
If you're bald, you don't have a forehead. It's just the,
It's just the
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 entire
foreskin.
thing is your face.
is like you and me used to talk about. It's like if you're bald, you can't not have facial hair.
It's an endless loop of
yeah,
face.
it's an endless loop of
Face. Oh god.
True.
Your forehead never stops. It's an endless loop of forehead.
Yeah.
Either you don't have a forehead or it's all forehead. There's no in between. You could decide.
So I guess bald people are the ultimate like Cro-Magnon. I guess like
Yeah.
I don't know about that. So what did we have a teacher in high school that said being bald means that you're more evolved?
Yeah, I've heard that before, so that must have been the case.
Wasn't that the
Okay.
one biology teacher? The,
No,
no.
it wasn't. I remember what the guy's name is. Are we gonna say the guy's name?
No.
Okay.
No.
I remember who.
what
it
did he
is.
teach?
Earth science.
No, he teach history.
because
he was bald, remember?
Zappy Boy, Zappy Boy.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Our lightning strike survivor from our high school.
Zappy Boy.
Because he would say his reasoning was we evolved from primates. Primates had a bunch of hair. We have less hair. The less hair you have, means the more evolved you are. I'm bald. I'm more evolved than you are. That's what he would say.
He was completely bald though, was he? Did he
was
have hair
like-
on the side of his head?
Yeah,
He had like
did.
the horseshoe, but
Yeah.
you think it's gonna start coming back, or the rest of it's gonna go. He's committing to the bald bit. To go full Heisenberg.
Full-
Walter.
So speaking of evolution,
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
What does that relate to anything on here?
things change over time, and eventually humans would have to survive and evolve without bugs. If humanity banded together and made every insect on Earth go extinct.
On a hit list.
I thought about this one night when I was out front unlocking my door and a moth flew into my face, and I said, why can't all you motherfuckers be extinct? How long would it take, genuinely, for if every human on Earth stopped what they were doing, banded together, which means you can't kill each other, so that means we can't just nuke everywhere. How
Right.
long would it take for humanity to wipe out all insects?
So
And would it be possible?
it's not possible. If we removed, completely removed bugs being able to reproduce, it would take like 10,000 years.
Would you
or
like to?
more.
Would you like to know the statistics about how many?
I thought you were saying statistics on this.
How
Like,
long-
who the fuck ran the
how,
algorithm
how,
on this?
how long do you think Needsy thinks it will take?
He probably said 100 days.
Is it? I was gonna say he probably said like something dumb like 5 years or something.
2.
2 years.
Oh, fucking shit.
Wait.
The sun will go supernova by the time that happens. And that'll be what kills us all.
I just did so I googled how many bugs are on Earth. Insect scientists, whatever you call, I forget what you call those guys. Entomologists.
Yeah, entomologists.
Not etymology. Entomology is about bugs.
Bugs.
There's an etymology joke to be made. They estimate 10 quintillion
Oh my
bugs on
fucking
Earth.
god.
And in case you're out of the loop, we're nearing 8 billion people on Earth. And after I Googled those two things, it knew that the next thing I was going to Google was
Right.
10 quintillion divided by 8 billion.
Yeah.
Which is 1,250,000,000.
Dude, like-
you will personally have to kill 1,250,000,000 bugs to do your part.
I've already gotten started.
But I asked this about the hypothetical question though. Obviously, we're not just going to step on them. We have technology. What you know what I mean? Like,
We have technology.
if we're all gassing them out and we're all like you know what I mean?
My old man made a good point about this was if you kill the bees, humans have it's like 50 years before we die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
If you kill all the bees.
They don't pollinate
so
or whatever.
we need to find a way to kill every bug except for the bees. We'll save them for last.
Jesus.
And another thing to put into this too is like there are probably bugs that live 2 miles under us.
Yes.
You know, like how the fuck do you get to them?
Yeah.
Drills.
Across the entire world.
Clearly, you've never seen any gameplay of Deep Rock Galactic.
Okay,
My one friend started recently playing that, and I kind of want to play, but
it's on sale on Steam right
it's-
now.
I just
bought it.
it's free on Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
On Game Pass.
Herb sent me a message and said, "Buy Deep Cock Galactic."
Speaking about cock and balls.
So, Wayne, did you do any more research on that?
Hell no. I just did all this right now.
Hell no.
But it like a fucking billion bugs, dude. Like you,
Yeah.
they're
It would take
we
way
would
too long.
we would all have to like
We
spread
would-
out across the globe and have our own fucking sector.
I think
And
we would
be responsible
evolve
for
back
just
into fucking
nuking that
fish.
sector, actually dropping a fucking nuclear bomb on that sector.
That's not enough.
But that's the thing is that you can't kill humanity.
Huh?
Can't kill humanity at all.
Right.
Well, then
Can't
you can't
kill
do
another
it.
person.
Well, then you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just nuke and gas everywhere.
Well, that's what you'd have to do, though.
And
Dude,
that-
imagine
and
like
here's the
there's
thing-
even a counter that told you how many were left. Everyone in the world's like done, and there's like 10 left.
What if
Yeah.
we could find?
What do you do?
What if we
How do
could?
you find
What if we
them?
could find a way to detonate like 100 nuclear bombs in the Earth's core, but have all of humanity in giant spaceships off the planet?
No, wait.
Here's the thing, though.
What you were saying about having a fucking counter, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine that we don't have to imagine this part. The year is 2009. You're playing Call of Duty Zombies in the first room. The round hasn't ended yet.
Which map?
There's only 4 fucking windows on Kino.
Oh
Okay.
God, yeah.
I don't have any windows. I don't have any zombies in my window. One of you has fucking zombies in your window. You're trying to
Yeah.
find the last 10 bugs
Yeah.
with 7 billion people.
Yep.
It's in your fucking area. I know they're in this fucking guy. Dude,
Yeah,
that would be
humanity
do we have
collapses.
the bug counter?
yeah. There's a bug counter that's ticking down.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I think there was some type of research done on it where like cockroaches could like survive like nuclear
Yeah, that's
fallout.
my next thing.
Yeah.
Even if we could do nukes,
Like-
the fucking cockroaches are just gonna vibe out.
Exactly.
afterwards
They're
and
just
have a
gonna be
fucking
like,
party.
okay, I have 10 arms now instead
Yeah.
of 6. Like, okay,
It's a losing battle.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
So
there's,
it's just
I don't
not
think there's,
possible.
I don't think there's
so.
any
No.
winning in
Yeah.
that. So
Dude, 2 years, my fucking cock.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think the only
In 2 years, you couldn't get everyone to like get the space of New Jersey.
I'm gonna say I don't think in 2 years you wouldn't be able to contact everyone and be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do now.
Dude, no, this is no chance. No chance.
yeah, I think it'll take 5 billion years
That's honestly
because
maybe.
that's when the sun's gonna blow up.
Yeah,
I think that's how long it's gonna take.
yeah. That's when the sun goes lights out.
Time to get all the bugs, especially those 2-legged bugs.
Yeah.
Two-legged bipedal bugs.
Yeah, it would be impossible.
So we have 4 things left here on our list.
Yeah.
So
We're just gonna hammer them all out.
what's this? This will be our new section at the end where if
Where-
there's less than 5 items, we try to talk about them all for 2 minutes or less.
So you guys seen Instagram Threads?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't know anything about it.
Instagram Threads is
Linked with Instagram,
it's-
obviously.
it's
Is it a different platform?
It's a Twitter clone
Yeah.
linked with Instagram.
absolutely
Is there porn on it?
I don't fucking know. I
No,
haven't
Then
used
what's
it.
the point?
because it's a Zuckerberg social media.
you mean the lizard?
Who owns Twitter?
Twitter, Elon
Musk.
Musk.
Isn't it Instagram?
No,
Oh,
they're
yeah, yeah.
independent.
Yeah, they're totally separate.
Yeah, there's no
I
other.
I forgot
It's
Elon Musk
Facebook,
owns it now.
Instagram, and now Instagram Threads are all obviously under Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
And he censors the shit out of everything.
At the end of the day, it's still giving your data and your time of day to just a different mega corporation. Like, what's the point?
Well, my thing is like that. Like Instagram has been like famously stealing things from other social
Oh,
medias.
100%.
It's
Like,
the melting pot of content.
They stole
In
like
a
the
good way
reels from
often.
TikToks. They
Yep.
stole the story from Snapchat.
Yeah.
and now they're stealing the Twitter from Twitter. Like and all those things have done like fine.
Yeah,
like they've
nobody's like, dude, have you checked out Instagram Reels today?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever said
Yo,
that.
dude,
Yeah.
you see my new reel?
Yeah.
No one is fucking doing that.
No one
I
said
don't
that.
think I've seen the actual Instagram threads yet. I don't think I've seen
Well,
them.
you have to
It
like
only
you have to
blew
download
up
an app
Oh,
or
okay.
a few
some
days
shit.
ago.
Yeah.
okay, you actually have to
I've
download
been
it.
seeing a lot. I've
Okay.
been seeing creators for like just like people like some people that I know. Oh, follow me on Threads, everybody.
Yeah, fuck
But,
off.
dude. Get the fuck out of here.
You got my follows on the other social media
Yeah.
platforms. That's it.
It's like, because
you've lost the
Mastodon
follow.
and
Yeah.
all the others worked out so well.
Yeah, well, and
This is like the 7th one.
I think
try to take
my
on
thing
Twitter.
is they're
This
trying
is-
they're trying to copy it, but they're taking away Like
half the reasons people use
the
it.
best element of Twitter is chaos, man. It's like the only
It
reason
is a
worth
very,
staying there is like there's like
chaos,
virtually no
stupid.
fucking moderation at all.
Is this the first big social media platform to be released in a while?
By a
What was the
major
last?
corporation, probably.
What was the last one?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, by an established company, definitely.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while. So yeah, I think it's dumb. That's my opinion.
Yeah, that sounds very dumb.
Absolutely. And then have you seen so like until you make an Instagram Threads account, you don't have one.
Yeah.
When you do make one, it
Is that hooked up to your Instagram account?
permanently linked to your Instagram account, and you cannot delete your Threads account without deleting your Instagram account. So people are jumping.
I didn't know that.
People are jumping on Threads, going, "Ooh, this sucks. I want to delete my account." And it gives you a notification that says, "Are you sure this will also delete your Instagram account?"
Damn.
Psych.
You
Damn.
literally can't get rid of it.
That's awful.
fucked.
Yeah.
That's
It's the shittiest, newest fucking social media site.
Yeah.
You can't like.
now people in 2023 go, oh, you know, the old ball and chain, and they're not talking about their wife. They're talking about fucking Instagram Threads.
Yeah.
So I guess I can somewhat try to redeem myself right here. So since we're talking about fucking bad apps, what about fucking over bad parking?
Bad parking. You mean, wait, redeem yourself with a bad segue?
That
He did a good job. Let him
Did I
have
write
it.
that one down?
Yeah,
you
you
did.
fucking
So,
over people who.
This
park
is my new favorite way. So I used to have a bunch of stickers that said, "Boy, I sure did park like an asshole this time." And they were eggshell stickers, so if you went to peel them off, they peeled off in teeny tiny pieces, and then you had the glue left over, so you had to glue on it off. Damn. So they were like neon green too. I used to have those, and it'd say, "Boy, I sure did park like an asshole this time," or "I park like this way all the time." Anyway, I'll have enough time to think about the way that I park while I peel this eggshell sticker off my car. From what I started doing now, since I ran out of stickers, was I rub my forehead grease on their passenger side mirror. I rub my forehead grease on their passenger side mirror because when you get in your car, you know, some people check their mirrors. A lot of people don't.
we got some big foreheads
As
here.
they're driving on the road and if they're on the highway or something, they go to merge and they go, "What the fuck is on my mirror?" Like, you can't see anything. It makes it all gray, especially when it dries then.
Jeez.
Oh, you're fucked.
Kevin, making the roads less safe since 2023.
It doesn't damage their car.
Right, you're right. You just have to clean it,
You
but
just have to
nobody's
clean it off.
checking it
Exactly.
like immediately.
No.
That's actually hilarious. though.
That's a good. That's fucking
like
hilarious.
that's definitely brand new. Like
And
no one's
the other
done
day,
that.
I parked, walked inside of a place, came back out. Somebody had parked next to me over the line so much that I had to get in through my passenger side door.
Yeah, that's rough.
And I rolled down my window, and it was brutally hot. It was that one day it was like 98 degrees,
Yeah, and
98% humidity. And I just smeared all the grease and sweat off my forehead and then rubbed it all over their passenger side mirror.
That's fucking genius. It's
really
genius.
funny.
Oh Jesus, that is pretty. That's just so fucking. That's just such a fucking weird, random fucking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I didn't have anything else to write.
Oh my god.
Anything
Yeah,
else besides that?
I think that's pretty perfect. If
You're
you ask
thrifty.
me.
I'll give you that.
That's fucking great, dude. I went to the mall today.
Which one? Oh, never mind.
The one. I went to the mall.
The mall.
I went into a fucking candle store, and there's like no more good fucking candles there, dude. You wrote like something about shitty fucking candles and shit. I think you mean like candles that are purposely shitty.
So I found a candle. The candle I found it's a candle and an incense burner that smells like the name of it was smoking a cigar in bed. Why not smoke an actual cigar in bed? Like incense candle, you know, I understand. Like the smell lingers, but then it goes away. Incense, if it gets on something like clothing or bed
it
sheets,
sticks around.
it
Yeah,
stays.
it sticks.
So there'd be no difference than literally just smoking a cigar in your bed.
That's a good point.
My
That's a good point.
this is a challenge to you three sitting here with me and all listeners. Go to a candle store, pick up a blue candle, any blue candle, and I guarantee it'll smell like deodorant.
Oh, absolutely.
That
Smells
most
like
likely.
smells
body
like
spray.
smells like Axe or Old Spice.
Yeah, there are no candles that smell halfway natural.
Moy buys me one candle. There's no way it's natural. Moy buys me one candle
But they
every
smell
year for
half
Christmas,
natural.
and it doesn't. It smells
Okay.
like pipe tobacco. Mm-hmm. great. Doesn't smell anything like pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
But it has a very nice smell.
Yeah, I have like a couple candles that I really like. Like I have like a couple little ones I got like at a Marshall's somewhere that say they smell like pipe tobacco, but they don't. But they still smell like good and vaguely sweet. I have one that a marshmallow one they used to make. They don't fucking make anymore.
I think
like that actually kind of smell like fucking marshmallows. But like every other candle now, like just smells so fucking like.
Moy gets a fucking candle that's called Wet Leaves in the Fall. How the fuck are you gonna make a candle that smells like wet leaves in the fall?
Yeah,
I have my I go to Hershey Park pretty much almost every year now.
Yeah, we can tell.
I just grab the Hershey chocolate bar like candle, and it smells like melted chocolate.
Oh, so dude, I picked up
it is orgasmic.
Chocolate candles, dude. If you fucking blindfold me and put a chocolate candle in front of my face and hand me a spoon, say dig in, I just would. Those
I don't think I've ever smelled a chocolate
I don't think
candle.
I have either.
They're good.
But like the problem with the candle places, they have a banger candle like that, like a chocolate or a vanilla or a marshmallow. Or
something along those lines, like something sweet.
There was one that I really liked. It was called like whiskey and coffee. It didn't smell like either of those things, but it didn't smell like fucking cologne. Like, they discontinue them, and it triggers the shit out of me.
You know what I need? I need one of the world's famous Nick candles.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm in a uniquely interesting position to critique candles. Not that mine are spectacular, but Walt, did I ever tell you that? Do you know that?
Yeah, that you make candles?
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know. I'm sure I've talked about it at some point.
Yeah.
But like, I actually make candles in the fall and winter. Only then. I don't like candles in spring or summer. That's just a personal thing.
I kind of agree with that.
Why have something hot in the house when it's already hot
Like,
outside?
even though they basically don't put off much heat.
Yeah.
I just don't use them then. But
I feel like in the fall and winter time, it's because of I feel like it's because of the weather. It's because of like that kind of atmosphere. It's like, okay, I want to stay inside.
I'm a big multiple candle enjoyer. So like if it's like December or something, it's cold as shit outside, I'll light like a balsam cedar candle and my pipe tobacco candle at the same time.
Right. Like the scents I use when I make them are generally, most of them are like different kinds of woods. And then I have one called Sweet Tobacco that smells more like cinnamon than anything else.
Okay,
but like,
you have like a citrus one.
No, I try to stick to the very natural woody kind of scents.
I don't want to say basic, but like
I prefer them.
If I can find a candle that smells like what's that shit they use on like to mop floors? It smells like lemon.
Oh, the fucking lemon pledge and shit.
No, not lemon pledge.
Fabuloso,
man.
I can put the cleaning supplies in a candle.
I'm not sure that's
makes a bomb by accident.
These candles are so good. If only we could find a way to put the cleaning supplies into the candles.
But like, I know my one manager at work. He has some pretty bomb candles that he lights in the morning.
Yeah. Pine Sol.
Oh my god,
dude! If I could get a Pine Sol candle, bro.
This last 10-minute segment of the candle has been for 30-year-old white women.
Yeah.
Are you a 30-year-old white woman? Do you feel like media is devoid of content made specifically for you? Tune into the last 5 minutes of every podcast from now on, where we'll talk about things like home goods and Bed Bath & Beyond and candles.
Well, Bed Bath & Beyond is like,
to get to the
Uncut
Takes.
Didn't they go bankrupt?
They are? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're going out of business.
They're going out of business, and because I just recently saw like an ad like saying that finally like most of their products are like 50 to like 70% off.
So what you're saying is that their prices are now what they should be?
Yes.
Yeah, good point, honestly. The only reason I started making candles is because
he went to one Yankee candle shop.
Dude.
God damn it.
Your boyfriend, Moy, gave me a candle. And I'd like
boyfriend, what are you calling me, gay?
Yeah. He gave me a candle one year, and I'd like never really had my own
Disclosure
candles.
Kevin is
and I loved it so much. I'm like, I went to Yankee Candle and it's like $27 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There's no fucking joke with those, or the fucking the Woodwick ones.
Right,
they're expensive too.
Like I hate those motherfuckers.
It cost me a material. I want to say $3 to make what is $27 at Yankee Candle. Yeah. I mean, again, they smell different, so they have different scents, but like the amount of wax per dollar is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what do you use? Just like essential oils or something?
It's not. It's hard to explain.
What is the
oils.
scent? Where does the scent come from?
It comes. It's like little jars that it's kind of like incense, kind of liquid. It's
Liquid incense that you put in with the wax and
pretty
mix
much.
it?
Pretty much. You boil it till it's all liquid, the wax and everything. You have to keep it closed and let it sit for like 2 weeks to get the strength to actually to make the candle actually smell strong. Depending on how long you age it, it smells stronger. It's very easy to do.
Okay.
It's fun.
Interesting.
The boys start making candles.
Speaking of fun and making something, my bucket of mead is still in the corner, and it's been there
for 7 months.
I think it was done, or it got to the point to where you could drink it in April.
Okay, it's been a while.
So it's strong.
I would say,
right
so it's
now.
going to be hard liquor when you pull it out.
So-
It's going to be like brandy when I pull it.
Jesus.
So the boys make some Uncut Takes candles and mead.
Uncut Takes moonshine.
If this is the last
Before I get the
podcast,
white
you know
lightning
what
going.
killed us.
Yeah.
The fucking moon moonshine.
Where Kevin gets raided by the ATF
Yeah.
for having way too much A and way too much T.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
And I think that brings us to a good natural closing point for today.
Think so too.
Yeah.
Did we get to the end?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the notes.
Oh yeah, no, we did it. We covered it
pretty
all.
sure.
Yeah, we
This
got
is
to
the
the end.
first episode we've covered everything in probably 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a lot of shit.
I know.
A lot of
We
shit.
didn't go over too far. We're only,
No,
hour
we're fine. We're
No,
totally
I mean, we
fine.
can make it 2 hours if we want to make it 2
We
hours.
could.
Yeah, we
Shit,
could make it
keep
2
going.
hours. We could make it 2
I
hours.
would hate to do the edit and upload part, but
We
it's
also don't have
possible.
any ideas. It'd be only off rail for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It'd be
We can talk to Nick about the editing process. Nick, what do you use to edit the podcast?
Not today.
maybe
Do
some
you
other
use
time.
Audacity? I have Audacity. I could
You
do some
have the
editing.
audacity to ask him that question.
We can have a technical podcast one
Yeah,
week.
the tech podcast.
I'm
It'll
not-
just
I'm
be
not
me. I'll
saying-
sit here alone, and you guys won't even
I'm
be
not
here.
saying I'm a genius or anything, but I found out how to use AnyDesk last night.
You know what? That's good for you.
Dude,
Because
I
it is
showed him how to do
helpful.
the-
I'll give
He
you
didn't
that.
show me. He said, use
No.
AnyDesk. And I said, what's
No.
that? I went, fuck, I don't know if you're gaslighting me or fuck off.
No. It wasn't AnyDesk. He didn't learn how to use AnyDesk. Learn how to use Task
Task
Manager.
Manager.
That is just
Two totally
completely
different things. That's what the whole time he's talking. I'm going, no, because he's saying
No.
the
No,
wrong thing.
he didn't show me how to use it. He said, use Task Manager. And I said, what's that?
To
And he
kill
said,
a program?
I can't
Yeah,
tell if you're
I was-
gaslighting me or you just don't know what it is.
Yeah, that I hear him going, oh, it's this. Oh, it keeps moving. I'm like, oh, he's there. That's the worst part about Task Manager. Is
Yeah.
that the fucking thing is always boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, he did it.
And
Yeah,
just
I
for a tiny bit of
uninstalled-
context, AnyDesk is a remote desktop software that I use to remote into my friends' computers when they can't fix their own shit.
I
But
uninstalled
that's
that.
okay because I volunteer often.
I uninstalled that rain meter thing just because there's no good things out right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I had to make a DeviantArt account, and I didn't want to do that.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think that's all she wrote.
It is.
So, as always, thank you for listening. If you enjoy the podcast, consider subscribing, following, favoriting wherever you listen. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Overcast. If you didn't enjoy the podcast,
Go fuck
fuck you. Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Uncut Takes. Interact with the tweets, interact with the pictures. Thank you again for listening. It means the most, and stay uncut.